So today's lecture is dedicated to Tatars living in Europe. For many centuries, Tatars have been living on the territory of Europe. Some moved here already in the 14th century, for example, the Lipko Tatars, and some were part of the more recent migration processes in the 20th and 21st centuries. Whatever the reasons for migrating were, the Tatars always tried to keep in close contact with their origins and with each other. At present, the largest Tatar diasporas in Europe are situated in Romania, Bulgaria, Belarus, France, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, Finland, Czech Republic, and Switzerland. The Tatars living abroad usually arrange close-knit communities, striving to preserve their language and traditions, and to pass Tatar culture on to the next generation. At the same time, they try to preserve connection with the Tatars from different countries and participate in various international meetings and congresses. A very important organization that contributes to the above-mentioned task is the World Congress of the Tatars. It was officially registered on the 24th of April in 1998 in the Ministry of Justice of the Russian Federation. However, the first meeting was held already in the 19th of June in 1992. Already the first Congress meeting in Kazan became a big event for Tatars, and lots of Tatars from different countries, such as the Russian Federation, the countries of the Commonwealth of Independent States, Japan, Australia, and the USA attended. According to the official documents of the Congress, some of the organization goals are to unite Tatar nation, provide help in socio-economical, cultural, and political development of the Republic of Tatarstan, cooperate with Tatar diasporas on a regular basis, and to collect and distribute information about the Republic of Tatarstan and Tatar nation worldwide, and more. Let's start with the Lipko Tatars that migrated around 600 years ago. They were invited by the Grand Duke of Lithuania, Vytautas, in 1397 to protect the borders of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Nowadays, approximately 25,000 Tatars live on the territory of the former duchy, with 7,000 living in Belarus. Around 800 Tatars live in a small town of Grodno Oblast, Evia, which is considered to be one of the most tolerant towns in the country and the foreign capital of the Tatars. Because of the long history of living separately, the Lipko Tatars' culture and traditions may seem to be quite different from those Tatars that inhabit Tatarstan Republic. On the one hand, not everyone is able to speak their native language anymore, and their surnames more and more resemble Polish and Belarusian ones. But on the other hand, they keep to the traditions, they celebrate Tatar holidays, they continue following some Muslim traditions, such as nikah, they cook traditional food. Belarus has two mosques, one is situated in Evia and another one in Novogrudak. According to the official website of World Congress of the Tatars, there are 4 organizations in the territory of Belarus: Tatar Bashkir Culture Heritage Chishma and Republic Social Organization of Belarusian Tatars Zikr ul Kitab are among them. According to the census conducted in 2011, 2,793 Tatars live on the territory of the modern Lithuania. 7 Tatar organizations are officially cooperating with World Congress of the Tatars. At present, 4 active mosques are situated in Kaunas, villages Nemezhist, Raižai, and Sorok Tatar. Sunday schools are organized so children can get acquainted with Muslim religion, Tatar culture, and traditions.
In 1809, as a result of Russian-Swedish War, Finland was annexed to the Russian Empire, and many Tatars in Russian army were sent to construct military fortifications on the Åland Islands and the islands near Helsinki. Almost all of them, on completion, returned to Russia. The ancestors of modern Tatars came to Finland from villages of Nizhny Novgorod in the period from 1870 until the mid-1920s. Most were merchants who trade furs, leather and fabrics. Good conditions for trade attracted many Tatar merchants, and in the end of 19th century he began forming a small Tatar community. In 1925, the first Islamic community was founded in Helsinki, and 10 years later, Tatar Cultural Society appeared, which in addition to the religious festivals and rituals began to organize cultural events with performances, folk music and dancing. When the Second World War began, Viborg Tatars resettled in Tampere and Helsinki, and soon a small number of community groups in Korka, Turku, Rauma, Pori and other cities appeared. In 1948, the first Tatar primary school in Helsinki was founded. Today, in every town where Tatars live, there are Sunday Tatar schools. There, children of community members learn their native language, culture and history of Tatar people. In addition, there are also some Tatar kindergartens. In the 70s of the last century, Finnish Tatars were grouped into two organizations. Gabdula Tukai Company, created by professor of Helsinki University Gumar Daher, and National Religious Society of Finnish Tatars, Islam, the head of which is Osman Ali. Tatar youth created their own organization, FTB, whose main task was to solve different cultural problems. It should be also mentioned that there was a strong and active scientific and cultural cooperation with Tatarstan. For example, at that time, on the stage of the Tatar State Academic Kamal Theatre, there was a successful performance, Galo Banu, staged by Youth Theatre of Helsinki. And some joint creative works of Finnish Tatars and our compatriots have been shown in New York and San Francisco. The Society Islam often invites Tatarstan figures of science, culture and art. For example, a well-known architect and designer from Helsinki, Pervin Imadiddin, was invited to participate in the restoration work of the historical center of Kazan. It should be mentioned that Finnish Tatars have always paid great attention to the family, despite the fact that in everyday life, Tatars speak Finnish, usually in family communication is always in Tatar. Young children in kindergarten are taught tales, poems and songs in the Tatar language. The boys of school age regularly attend Sunday school where they learn their native language and the basics of Islam. In the end of the school year, children spend 2 or 3 weeks in a summer camp. There, students from Sweden, Germany, Turkey, Canada, and more recently from Tatarstan learn the language, culture and history. After the course, people celebrate Sabantui, which brings together relatives and friends. It should be also mentioned that of all the foreign Tatar diasporas, Finnish Tatar community is the most organized and most active. Tatars in Finland managed to establish the influential positions in the economic and cultural life of the country as doctors, lawyers, engineers and teachers. And they are fully integrated into the Finnish society, maintaining their authentic and clear identity.
Tatars in Italy is a good example of recently established diaspora. Since 2013, the Tatars successfully have hosted such events as Sabantui in Rome, Tatarstan and Italy Entrepreneurs Forum, Tatar Culture Festival and so on. In 2018, Tatars in Italy organized Sabantui Fest on the 16th of June in Bologna. The event was supported by the Ministry of Culture of the Republic of Tatarstan, and Tatar stars performed in the celebration. Tatarstan distinguished artist Aydar Suleiman and the opera singer Alisa Maimina. The important aspect is that the festival was attended by the representatives of Russian, Peruvian diasporas and the Italian performing group La Mucca. Another famous place where Sabantui is celebrated on a big scale is France. On the 1st of June 2017, a big celebration was held in the historical center of Paris on the Champ de Mars and near the Eiffel Tower. The event was of great interest to the Tatars living in France, the French, and tourists from all around the world. Artists from Tatarstan, ensembles Kazan, Bulgari, Tatarstan, Kamsky Polyane, Zulyala, Elmira Kalimulina performed songs in Tatar, Russian, and French. Also, the visitors were able to get acquainted with traditional craftsmen and try traditional Tatar food, balish gubadya with meat and chak-chak.
Thank you for your attention.
And we are waiting for you on our next lessons.